elevation. I done found my growth. Grinding on the daily. I can't ever lose.
That's right. Elevation, change, time. So look, I'm going to hop right into it, right? So I'm talking to somebody the other day, and they're just kind of telling me, man, I'm real fed up on where I'm at, and you know, I something has to give, like something has to change in my life, right? So I asked them the question of, you know, what are you doing to make the change, or what's keeping you from making the change, right? And they're like, man, I don't really know what it is, why I'm not making a change in my life, right? So I told them this story. I said, when I was in college, I worked multiple jobs at some times, right? And there's been times in college where my lights had got cut off and I was too prideful to tell them, you know, I'm over at my friend's house and I'm like, man, let me get, you know, I don't understand what's going on with my lights. Hey, let me just chill here for a couple hours, right? I go to sleep with no lights, wake up in the morning, I take a shower, you know, that way I smell fresh in the morning, obviously. So, you know, thankful that I at least have a place to stay. But I said, I'm fed up with the fact that I have to deal with this, right? So I'm working a job, obviously, right? But just because we're working jobs doesn't mean that's where we belong. So I explained to him my work ethic is through the roof, right? So when I'm at work, I'm all in. I'm 120%, right? So when I'm at my internship, I'm working at the time for free. Understandably, that this could be something that turns into something else, right? At bare minimum, I'm getting experience for something. So I said, man, through my work, through the product of what I put out, I was approached with an entryway one day, and one of the medical officers there, he says, man, I really love what you're doing. I wish you could do more. And so, bingo, that's my chance, right? So you gotta identify that chance first. So I said, well, I'd love to do more, but I don't have the time, and I also have to pay my bills. So they say, well, what if we brought you on and paid you accordingly for whatever you're doing? Absolutely, because at the time I'm making minimum wage. You know, I'm making $7.50, $8 an hour, whatever it might be, and I'm like, man, this has to pay more money than actually what I'm getting right now. So I explained to him at that point, and he says, well, why'd you do that? You didn't even know how much they were going to pay you. I said, think about it. So I'm working my job right now. I'm at $7.50, $8 an hour, whatever it might have been at the time. And I'm fed up with where I'm at. I want to do something different. And I understand that I want to take my life to something better, right? So what is it that's holding us back? I decide, why not take the chance? Why not go to, you know, the job that I really need, not understanding how much I'm going to get paid. I just know that the terms are accordingly. But I understand that at bare minimum, what's holding me back? Is it fear? Is it understanding that I don't know what's going to happen from here? Is it understanding that at bare minimum, guess where I'll be if this doesn't work out? At that same $7.50, $8 an hour job. So what's holding you back? Is it something? Is it fear? Is it your self-esteem being hurt that something might not work out for you? Because guess what? If you don't make changes in your life right now and you're afraid to change anything that's going on, guess where you'll be? Right back where you are.